Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I'm playing along with Off the Board, as well as Baby Got Scraps, and I'm also using my How to Kill a Kit with Style. So I pulled out one of the page kits. It was the one that had, this was a full pattern paper. I have gone ahead and cut it all out. And so I am using that page kit. If you want to see that page kit, you can always jump to my How to Kill a Kit with Style video at the beginning of the month. It'll show you the kits. So you also saw at the beginning of this video the board or the pin that I grabbed from my board for my inspiration, which was basically a tiled kitchen wall and then the cabinet, like the lower cabinet and the counter and things. So basically a picture of a kitchen. When I saw it, the whole reason that I was drawn to it was I knew I had this paper in my page kit. And I just saw, every time I see one of these papers, I always want to fussy cut all of the scallops. And I thought that the design on that backsplash of that kitchen kind of lended itself to be perfect for me to take and cut all of these apart and then layer them up just like this on my background. So that is what I'm going to do. So that's why I wanted to come on camera first, because I did do all the fussy cutting of this off camera. And then this white piece of paper, you're not really going to see it because I'm going to cover it up with the other papers from my kit. But basically I want to take all of these and mirror that same kind of tiled backsplash from that kitchen. And so I'm going to layer all these up however far down they go. And then I'm going to take this blue paper, which I had in my kit, and it is going to span the bottom. I am going to mat it in the cardstock that I put in this kit. So I'm not sure how far down this is going to go. So however far down I need to place this blue, essentially this is going to be on the bottom half. The tile or my scallops are going to go on the top. And then I'm going to take this scrap, which was in my kit, and it's just a script, sort of peachy script paper, and I'm going to cut it down. It's not going to be this wide, but it's going to sort of be the border in between the two, if you get what I'm going with. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that off camera, but just to give you an idea, these will be somewhat closer together and obviously trimmed so that I have a border of that green paper all the way around. But I can show you what it's going to look like. I love these papers. Does anyone else, whenever they see these papers, are you like me? Do you want to cut them apart? Like, I always want to cut them and use them as cut apart strips. So basically it's going to go something like this. I don't know whether I'm going to use all of them. But so as you can see, once I layer these all up, this is going to be not going to lie, it's going to be a really super busy layout. This is my photo, and I did cover up the kids that are not mine, because while they're older, I don't want to put them online, because I don't have their permission. So I am going to take my photo here. I'm going to use this, which is like a card that I also put into my kit. And that's going to frame out of that. And then I think I might layer this up somehow as well. We'll see once I come back. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this glued down and get my background down. And then we'll come back and add the photo and all the embellishing. And I'm going to do that and voice over the rest. Okay, so here is everything glued down, like I showed you at the beginning, sort of what my plan was. I've got my photo matted, I've got my layers down. Now the rest of this layout is going to come together pretty quickly, because I have kind of pulled some embellishments from my kit, and I'm just going to add 2 embellishment clusters, and then some embellishment across that script paper as well. And like I said, this turns out to be pretty busy because obviously those scallops at the top, and then I'm adding the embellishments. So definitely a busier page, and a more is more page. These 2 embellishment clusters that you see me working on right here, I do end up popping those up on foam so they have some dimension. I also add to the embellishments that go across the strip of that text paper, I pop up the bows that I'm going to place in there in a few minutes that you're going to see. And so I also have some dimension there as well. The only thing that you won't see, but you will see in the still photos at the end, is I do add some chipboard hearts that are gold to the 2 embellishment clusters to finish it off. I did not turn the camera back on after I glued everything down. So basically I'm finishing up these 2 clusters with some stickers, just some phrase stickers. I think one said "Life is better with you," and then the other one I think the other one says "This makes me smile." And so that is what I use to finish up those 2 embellishment clusters. And as you can see here, I am working on that text paper. I have a strip of embellishments that are going to go across the top of that as well. They are all little teacups and hats and teapots. The photo is of my daughter and her friends. The moms all got together and took our daughters to the tea house, and so they had a proper, I guess you could say, proper tea or a little tea lunch thing. And so this is just documenting that trip. And so I thought this paper was kind of perfect with all the teapots, so I cut those all out, which made perfect embellishments. And that is pretty much how this layout is going to turn out. I'm going to add the title, which is just simply going to be Tea House, and I am using just the stickers that came in one of those 2 project pads that I had tore down to make my page kits. So I'm just taking the one, I'm not sure, Woodland Grove, I think is this one, I want to say, because I'm pretty sure the other one, which I can't even remember the name off the top of my head, had darker colors. But anyway, this is what I'm using to make my title, so I'm just going to fiddle around with that just a little bit. And then once I finish, the layout is going to be done. You're going to see the still photos with everything glued down, and like I said, those chipboard hearts. So with that, guys, don't forget to check the description box below, see who's all playing along with all of these amazing hops that are happening this month. Baby Got Scraps, How to Kill a Kit with Style, Off the Board. Go check out what everyone has created, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.